Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome to EU4. This is, well, it's the new DLC, Common Sense. This came out a couple days ago. We've been playing around in Twitch for 2 days now. And there's a patch that's coming out, I believe, later today or tomorrow, perhaps, to address some of the issues with Common Sense. Basically, the AI is dumb. There's some strangeness with monarch points, especially diplomacy points. There's some weird things going on, so they're going to address a lot of it very soon here. But before they do, we're going to play a little bit. I guess we can do Iron Man. I was going to turn Iron Man off so we could watch the AI armies derp around. If you turn off Fog of War, you can watch the AI armies just run around and do stupid stuff, which they frequently do in Common Sense. But anyway, today I'm going to get started with the wonderful nation of Savoy. Why? Well, because why not? We can form sardinia-piedmont, which I want to do. It's a beautiful blue color. Look at that, there's no Iron Man saves at all. There's nothing. Because there's none that are compatible. It's amazing. Nothing's compatible. Come on, there you go. I don't even know if there are any achievements that we can do as Savoy. Whatever. Who cares about achievements? I just want that wonderful baby blue. Alright, so let's look at our starting situation here. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Common Sense, one of the big changes are forts. Basically, every province in the game has no fort. Nothing. Fort level 0. And if you put an army on a fort level 0, it will full siege in 1 month. 1 month to get it full siege, no matter what. However, capital provinces have a fort level of 1. So you do actually have to siege a capital province. It's just very easy to siege because it's a level 1. And if you build a fort, an actual physical thing, a building, a fort, that adds 2 to the fort level for that province. I don't know why 1 fort equals 2 forts. Don't ask me. But building a fort gives you a fort level of 2 in that province, which means it's harder to siege. More like a regular siege was before Common Sense, because most of Europe starts out as level 2 forts in, in the base game. So here you can see the differences. If we zoom out, you can see our capital has this little fort icon with the crown. That means we're getting a free fort because it's our capital. So it's only a fort level 1 because it's our capital. And then we have a fort that we've built down here, which actually has the icon, the same fort icon, but no crown. That means that's a built fort. That's a building. It counts as level 2 fort. And yes, you can build your fort on your capital, which gives you a level 3. The fort that you build only adds 2 to whatever the fort level that already exists. So down here in Cuneo, the fort level was 0. We built a fort before the game started, and now it's level 2. And yeah, forts are really interesting in the way they control wars. They're not perfect. There are problems with the fort system, but it's a new system, and I hope they develop it because it's kind of interesting. It's weird, it can be frustrating at times, but I think a lot of it's just getting used to the new system. But yeah, there's a patch coming out either today or tomorrow, so I'm not sure how deep we should get into this before we try something else. One of the main changes, other than the fort system, is trade has been redone. For instance, Bordeaux is an end node, and Genoa is an end node. Sevilla is no longer an end node. Wait, what? Why is it showing Sevilla as an end node? Oh, no. It does pass on to Genoa. Why is there no arrow? Yeah, see, here's the incoming trade from Ivory Coast, Tunis, Safi, and Caribbean. Outgoing trade to Genoa. But I'm not seeing an arrow for going to Genoa. That's interesting. Yeah, that could just be a bug where it's not showing the line leaving. But it's not an end node anymore. The trade does go out to Genoa. And Genoa has become an end node, because all the tabs are on the income side. There's no outgo. Bordeaux is not an end... Okay, so it's not an end node. 1, 2, 3 coming in, and then it goes out to Champagne. Alright, so yeah, there's some strange bugs on the trade window. I hope they fix that. Okay. So we're currently pushing from Champagne and Sevilla to Genoa. We might just want to collect here. I'm not sure. How are we here? So we have 9% of trade here. Probably make more if we collect, honestly. Let's pull back from Sevilla. Okay. So it looks like all of our land is on the Genoa node. Yeah. All of our land is on the Genoa node. Yeah, everything. And if we conquer anything around us, we're probably going to want to take more Genoa node, because it's an end node, so it's very valuable. And half of Italy. All of Aragon would be nice. Just thinking ahead a little bit. Another difference in this DLC are the sea tiles and island placement. So the Belarus is now placed along 4 sea tiles instead of being on its own sea tile. You used to not be able to fabricate on the Belarus no matter what. No matter what, you could not fabricate on the Belarus, but now you can, because it's bordering 4 sea tiles. Same thing applies up here to the Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands used to be on their own little sea tile. Now you can fabricate back and forth from Iceland and Scotland to the Faroe Islands, which is very interesting. You can even fabricate on the Shetlands from Scotland. There are new provinces. For instance, in the last game I played was Wallachia. Wallachia used to only have 2 provinces, now it has 3. That's kind of why I wanted to do the Dracula's Revenge on the last patch, because it was harder on the last patch. Now it's going to be easier because you have more land. There's extra provinces in the Balkans as well. This is a new one, Vysoki. Nice is new. This one is new. No, not this one. This one is new. Uskup is new. Euboea is new, although it's called Negroponte when Venice owns it. There's just a lot of new provinces. Anyway, why don't we get started a little bit, and we'll figure out what we want to do with this campaign. Let's first take a look at who rivals us, because that's important. Nations rivaling us are Switzerland, Genoa, right there, and the Pope. Okay. And the Pope is considerably stronger in this patch, because the Pope got some new land. Urbino lost the province of Ancona, and now he only has the small province of Urbino. So he used to have a big province called Ancona, now he has a small province called Urbino. The Pope gained 2 extra provinces. The Pope used to have Rome and Romagna, now he has Rome, Umbria, Ancona, and Romagna. So he's gained quite a lot of income and power. So he can be a major player in Italy now. Another major change in this DLC is the HRE. I'm just going to have to click on the HRE button. The HRE now will lose all of its HRE lands in Italy. Everything in northern Italy will go away from HRE automatically by 1490. Just another change. And Venice lost some lands. They used to be in the HRE. Yeah, these lands are no longer in the HRE. They used to be in there. Some of them were in the HRE. It's interesting. Alright, so we have 11 troops out of a max 14. Oh, right, and we can mothball our fort. If we don't want to pay for our fort, the one constructed fort that we have costs us 1 ducat a month. We can mothball it so that we don't pay for it, and it'll only cost us half a ducat a month. We can make it cheaper. Not the end of the world, but we'll probably do that on and off sometimes. Provence gained a province here. Draguignan? Yeah, Draguignan. Along with Provence itself. Let's see, France is friendly to us. Oh, that's a good ally. Austria doesn't care. Milan hates us. Venice is friendly. Do you hate Venice? You do hate Venice. Okay. Who does France hate? France hates Aragon. I can hate Aragon. Castile hates Aragon. Okay, so I tell you what. I think my first 2 allies are going to be France and Castile, because they don't hate each other, and they both hate Aragon. So yeah, let's go ahead and hate Aragon. I hate you, Aragon. Oh, Aragon's too big? Or maybe they're too far away. I can't hate Aragon. Oh, come on. I want to hate Aragon. Oh, damn it. Well, I could hate Switzerland, but I'm not sure if I want to hate Switzerland. Who do you hate? You hate me, Provence, and Milan. Oh yeah, there's a new province, Novara. And what's this called? Albenga. And Lucca. Lucca's a new nation. Look at that. Lucky Lucca. There's a new achievement called Lucky Lucca, where you have to go conquer the Indian province of Lucknow. Well, a lot of the Italian states seem to like us, so we could just work some alliances here. We could work Ferrara, Tuscany, Lucca, Venice, and France. And if we work all of them, we can probably get a nice group together. Yeah. So how can we do that without pissing anyone off? Let's see, Milan. Okay, don't worry about Milan. Lucca, Tuscany, and Mantua. You hate Lucca, Ferrara, and the Pope. You hate Lucca and Tuscany. You hate Mantua and Ferrara. So many little provinces here in Italy. Oh yeah, we have a vassal. We have a vassal, Montferrat. This is a new province as well. Okay. We should annex him as soon as possible. Oh, wow. Our culture is Piedmontese. So Lombard has been moved over further east. Yeah. Ligurian. Tuscan culture. Alright. Tuscan. Umbrian culture. Alright. The Italian cultures have been divided up even further. Interesting. So what do we need to form Sardinia-Piedmont? We need... Sassari? Is that it? Owns core province Sassari. Ruler is Savoy. Yeah, it just says Sassari. So we don't even need Cagliari. We just need Sassari. Okay. We need, let's see, Prestige 75. Administrative Tech 10. The other option is we own Sassari. Oh, there you go. Just Tech 10 and own Sassari. Alright, so that's the only thing we need is that one province. We don't even need Cagliari. Interesting. Gosh, this is so strange. Everything's been divided up and moved around, and everything's different now. Everything is so different now. Alright, why don't we start with an alliance over here? This is an obvious first choice. Let's do that. Unpause. And Austria has allied France. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to get relations up with Spain. Or Castile. And who else do I want to get relations up with? Let's get a few more days to go by. Let people sort their alliances out. Also, I need to get some more trade ships going. What's our force limit on ships? Oh shit, we're at it. Can I afford to not have transports? No, I think I need the transports. So we'll probably skip trade for a while. Let's stop funding the army. And I want to build up to our force limit if we can. Or should we just go for advisors? Who's our king? Our king is Duke Ludovico I di Savoy. Thanks, Osaka Hugger. Welcome to Derp Chat. Thanks for subbing. And our heir is 320 Amadeo de Savoia. So we'll probably turn him into a general and try to kill him off. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, Austria. So we could work with Austria and France. I'm not sure how long that relationship would last, but we can work with it. We can start that way. Oh, wow. The King of Burgundy just died. Holy shit, that was quick. The King of Burgundy just died. Wow. Within the first month of the game, the King of Burgundy is already dead. Now, if his son dies, isn't that it? If his son dies, it's over. Burgundy's just dead. So yeah, that's a major change in common sense. France starts with no relationships, no vassals, no nothing. Nothing. And he also does not start at war with England. They start at peace. Because apparently, historically, there was a truce in the 100 Years' War at this time period. So instead of France having vassals, Burgundy starts with vassals. Burgundy starts with Nevers, this orange guy, as a vassal. He starts with a personal union over Flanders, which is this blue stuff, a personal union over Brabant, which is this thing, and a personal union over Holland right here. So he has 3 personal unions, and if he can keep his prestige up, he can integrate them, and he has a vassal Nevers. It's just a weird switching around. France doesn't have the vassals, Burgundy does. But they're not all vassals, some of them are unions. It's kind of weird. It's weird. Alright, marriage, you got it. And our vassal wants a marriage as well. I don't think we need that, but we'll do it anyway. And I should just go ahead and annex him. When can I annex you? I can do it right now. Yeah, because I don't think I really want to have a vassal down here. Unless we want to feed him land, we could just feed him land. I could just feed him all of this. Oh, that's devious. That way I don't have to core it. Coring is now very expensive, so yeah, maybe we do just want to feed him stuff. He's loyal, right? Super loyal? Yeah, he's super loyal. Alright, maybe we should set up some rivals. Who hates Switzerland? Just Milan. Who are our other choices? Other choices are Burgundy, France, Genoa. Who hates Genoa? The Pope, Milan, and Byzantium. That doesn't really help me because Milan and the Pope don't like me. Who else is a choice? Provence. Okay, who hates Provence? Switzerland, Palatinate, and Brittany. That doesn't really help me either. Because Switzerland I can't ally anyway, and the Palatinate's too far away to matter. Who else? Switzerland, the Pope, and Venice. Alright, who hates the Pope? Yeah, I can't really do that. In fact, I would like the Pope to unrival me because I don't want to get excommunicated. That would really suck. Yeah, diplo-annexing is very expensive, but they're patching that out. So I assume by the time I think within a few hours that patch should be out. So we can just like cut between episodes, download the patch, put it in. Basically, they're making diplo annexation cheaper. Right now, it costs 10 diplo points per provincial development, so this would cost 120 points to annex. But if we fed him this land, it would be 310 points, 610 points, 770 points, 970 points. So if we fed our vassal all of Milan and then annexed him, it would cost 970 diplo points, which is a lot. But they're lowering that by 20%. So we would cut off about 200 points. It'd be about 780 points to annex instead of 970. So we can probably download that patch, assuming it comes out today. If the patch doesn't come out today, then it would be tomorrow, I think they said. Alright, you allied Venice. That's probably going to be your downfall. I think I'm going to rival Venice here. Yep. Alright, that's our first rival. His only ally is Aragon, and I want to start beating up on Aragon. I want to fabricate on Sassari. I need that land. I need that clay. Provence wants an alliance. I don't think I can do that, Provence. Unless you're asking tongue-in-cheek. I don't think so. What missions are out there? Form an alliance with Milan. That can't happen. Dude. Game, Milan is hostile. You can't ally someone if they're hostile, so why are you giving me that mission? Oh, I have a mission to conquer Darunbrugrian. Oh, I bet France would help with that. Alright, I'll take that mission. Let's see if France wants to help with conquering Darunbrugrian. Fund the army. We'll need a couple more soldiers. Do we have any mountains anywhere? Oh yeah, this is all mountains. Look at all this gray. All of this gray is mountains. Holy shit. Mountains, mountains, mountains. Wow. Wait, hills is the same color as mountains? What? Why is hills the same color of mountains? That doesn't make any sense. They don't provide the same defensive bonus. They shouldn't be the same color. Maybe they're slightly different? They look the same. Anyway, we'll stand in the mountains. Alright, no to your marriage. But before I say no to your marriage, let's see if we can declare war. Oh shit, he allied Ferrara. It shouldn't matter. Oh, France won't join. Why not? Oh, he likes them. He likes them. Oh. Oh, just a little bit. He only likes them by 12. I think it's not an opinion of France on Provence. I think it's France's attitude towards Provence. So we'll hold off on that. I think we'll get Tuscany. Wait, who hates Tuscany? Siena, the Pope, and Ferrara. Siena, the Pope, and Ferrara. I don't know, maybe we can ally Milan. He doesn't rival us. We both rival Venice. Alright, let's stay peaceful for a little while. If France won't help us, then I'm not going to go. Because I don't want to fight that war alone. But no alliance. Get out of here. Advisor might be good. Unrest, prestige, production efficiency. Prestige. And yeah, let's build it to our force limit. What do we need? We have 8 and 3. Just give me some soldiers. Okay. I wish I could rival Aragon. I guess he's just too big. But it's weird that it lets me rival France and Burgundy, but not Aragon. Yeah, if I rival the Pope, we're going to have trouble. I probably don't want to rival the Pope. Oh, he starts with Urbino as a vassal. Oh, that's new. Okay. So Urbino is a vassal of the Pope. Switzerland has no allies? Are you kidding me? God, I should really go vassalize Switzerland just for shits and giggles. That would be so much aggressive expansion. Oh yeah, another major thing that's different in the game is you can now fabricate and you can take the capital province in a peace deal, which is amazing. It's a huge difference. Should I rival Switzerland? He's got no allies. I think I do. God, the supply limit here is so bad. Supply limit 10? Huh. Okay, Milan has switched governments. And he's now friendly. Alright. I should ally him. Oh, we don't like him. There. Get access, then I can ally him. This is not a long-term relationship. This is probably just going to be for a little while here. There we go. Ooh, Austria wants an alliance. Yes. Alright, we're at our force limit, I think. Yeah. And we could choose new rival. Oh yeah, what do we have for our ideas and traditions? So Savoyard ideas, or traditions, I'm sorry. Savoyard traditions, we get 2 for free. We get relations +1, which is nice. And better relations over time, 25, which is also nice. And if we complete all of everything, then our ambition is 10% more tax, which is not that great. We have repel the French, 20% more defensiveness. Yearly prestige and papal influence. Cheaper mercs. Missionary strength. Cheaper ideas. Provincial trade power. And legitimacy. It's not bad, but it's not a very good mixture of stuff, really. Still only 1 ally. Well, Milan would help. That's probably all we need. Alright, let's up the funding. Let's just go get that land. Complete the mission and move on. Is our son old enough to be an heir, or to be a general? I don't think so. I think he's crap. He's 10 years old. Goodness gracious. I don't want to spend points on a general. So I think we'll just use our vassal's general. He'll probably make one. Put attach on, and let's put our vassal on group up mode. Relations up with France, I guess. Wait for our morale to come up. Aragon's trying to peacefully vassalize Navarra. Okay. Alright, that should be good enough. And his 1 ally is not going to be enough to stop us. Slow down time. Now Milan does not have a claim here. So we'll probably just take his money. Yeah. If Milan had a claim on Ferrara, then he would probably want that land in a peace deal. But since he doesn't have a claim, he won't care. One trade ship versus 1 trade ship. Who shall win? Looks like he's winning. He's got more morale, so he's doing more damage. I'm just going to dock up. Okay, now since this province has no fort, it fell at the end of the month. It takes 1 month to siege a province with no fort. But Provence has a fort and it's the capital. So he gets free 1,000 garrison from the capital and he gets 2,000 garrison from the fort. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. For years now, imperial authority over the Kingdom of Italy has been waning. Successive emperors have failed to impose their will on the Italian states, and large areas are formally part of the empire have been lost to Venice and the Papal States, who reject the empire's rights to them. Unless northern Italy is firmly brought back into the empire, the states there may slip out of imperial control forever. So, let's see, what's it say? Unless all the region of the Kingdom of Italy is part of the empire before 1490 and stays there until 1550, the Italian states will be given a choice to leave the empire and are likely to do so. So we will have a choice whether to stay in the empire or leave the empire at 1490. And that'll come soon enough. I wonder if I can blockade with this navy. Not enough. We need probably one more galley, or one more trade ship. Okay, can I get some access in France, please? Oh, France is not at war with Bohemia. What's this about? Austrian conquest of Bohemia. Okay, have fun with that. Look at this. Ferrar is trying to siege Milan, but he can't. That's hilarious. I'm going to see if I can't go siege this. It takes a month to do it. Yeah, I know the timer. Relax. We'll finish this war before we end the episode. Oh, look at that. We made him leave Cuneo, which is good because he was making more progress than Milan was. So we'll let him leave. He can go do whatever he wants. And this is part of the AI being stupid. He was sieging successfully, and he just decided to leave for no reason. And now he's going to go attack down here. Which is probably an easy victory for us. Yep, should be. Welcome to the AI being dumb, everyone. But like I said, they're patching this out soon. Hopefully today. Oh, rebels in Wallace. I don't want autonomy. I'm just going to settle the issue. I don't want to fight rebels either. Oh, we crushed Provence's army. Gosh darn it. AI being dumb. Milan's getting kicked around by Ferrara. That's fun. But we are taking war score for this province, so it's not an issue. Let's see if we can't pick this guy up and come back. I don't think he has the morale for it, though. Okay, he's following me now. And here comes my vassal. Very good, very good. So we'll group up. We'll take out this stack. Probably kill him first. Looks good. And there we go. Now we just have to follow and chase that army. And hopefully we kill it. Oh, he got the end of the month tick. Darn it. War of the Roses in England. That sounds fun. There we go. Okay. Turn off the check mark. Alright, you guys siege that. I'm going to siege this. Making good progress on Provence. Yeah, we'll have this war in no time. No time. Alright, our ship's about to finish. Let's see if that'll give us the full blockade. I think it will. Oh, Milan canceled their occupation of Ferrara. Yeah, welcome to the AI being dumb. So there's an interesting thing about sieges. We had this province sieged. We had Modena sieged. But because it borders an enemy fort, and it has to directly border an enemy fort for this to work. Because it borders an enemy fort, if no one is sieging that enemy fort, you lose your siege anywhere around it. The forts have a zone of control of one tile, one province. Is that enough? Yeah, 100%. There we go. So one extra ship was enough to get the blockade. Good. So because Milan stopped his siege of Ferrara, I lost my siege of Modena because it's right next to the fort. And that's something that your brain kind of has to take some time to get used to. Mine certainly does. Venice declared on the Mamluks. That's fun. France is the Pope. Okay. So he's trying to siege down my capital, but I should have his capital first, I think. Alright, we can ally Castile after this war. Good. I can try to use him and France to beat the crap out of Aragon. At least that's the idea. I need to fabricate on Sassari, and I guess I can also fabricate on Girona. Maybe Roussillon as well. Oh, if I go Roussillon, I can release Foix. Or Catalonia. We might do that. No, I haven't raged at Separatist rebels yet, but I have seen those posts on Reddit. Apparently, Separatist rebels are causing a lot of trouble because if you have... Oh, there we go, Provence fell. If you have rebels flipping lands to you, the rebels will actually... Oh, Genoa's embargoing us. If you have rebels flipping land to you, the rebels will actually cause you to get a new nation tag somehow with new ideas and traditions and everything. Oh, there you go. Poland-Lithuania Personal Union. So it basically destroys everything you've done to your nation if rebels are successfully flipping land to you. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what happens. Alright, well, looks like this war is going to go a little longer than I expected. Why don't we call this first episode here? Thanks for watching. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time. We'll peace out Provence, and we'll start planning our attack against Aragon. Because as you can tell here by the numbers, Castile does want an alliance. If we're not at war, he will take an alliance. And if I can get him and France, we can go beat up Aragon together and just have a grand old time. Go get the province we need to form Sardinia-piedmont, and then we just have to hit Tech 10 to get that beautiful baby blue color. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.